Hello and welcome to the Global Pulse. We all know India's biggest strategic weakness is the Siliguri corridor. But what if I told you Bangladesh has two even weaker points that India can exploit in seconds, and one of them controls 90% of Bangladesh's economy? What if I told you Bangladesh has not one? And if pushed, India could slice through both, turning the tables on one of its greatest vulnerabilities. Today, we reveal the emerging triangular threat of China, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, and how India may already have a counterstrike mapped out. India's northeast, home to over 45 million citizens, is connected to the mainland by a fragile 22-kilometer-wide strip known as the Siliguri corridor, also called the Chicken Neck. As Bangladesh shifts allegiance to China, India's northeast could be cut off in a flash. Recently, Bangladesh's Mohammed Yunus, while in China, allegedly remarked that the northeast of India is landlocked and Dhaka is the guardian of the ocean, a statement that irked India, because India fears something deeper growing ISI, Chinese, and radical influence in Dhaka. Now, what if India didn't just defend, but, actually flipped the script? Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma warned Bangladesh of consequences. No country should be under the impression that it can take over the chicken neck. Bangladesh has its own chicken necks that can be attacked. Chicken neck number 1, Rangpur division. There's this 80-kilometer strip near South Dinajpur that, if cut, would isolate Rangpur from the rest of the country. It actually feeds about 1.6 crore people, and the agricultural output there is worth more than $147 million. Then there's chicken neck number 2, Chittagong division. This is a 28-kilometer strip that, if severed, could divide Chittagong, which is basically Bangladesh's economic heart. Chittagong handles 90% of the country's imports and exports, contributes 12% to the GDP, and brings in half the nation's tax revenues. So yeah, these are some serious counterplans on the table. Chittagong isn't just a port, it's Bangladesh's economic bloodstream. From Matabari deep sea port to $12 billion in investments in Mirsharai, it really holds Bangladesh's economic future. If this region is destabilized, Bangladesh could become landlocked, its ready-made garment sector crippled, and its global market link gone. India isn't waiting to be cornered. It's building Plan B routes through Myanmar via the Kaladan multimodal project, and investing in road networks that bypass Bangladesh. And if pushed too far, India may push back, not just diplomatically, but geographically. This video isn't about warmongering. It's a wake-up call. Bangladesh and India share history, blood, and hope. But if Dhaka aligns with enemies who threaten India's existence, India will not remain silent. And geopolitics has no permanent friends, only permanent interests. What do you think? Is Bangladesh drifting into danger? And should India activate its own strategic levers? Tell us in the comments, should India treat Chittagong as its economic fallback or double down on cooperation? If you care about South Asia's security map and India's strategic future, hit that subscribe button now. More Real Talk geopolitics every week.